Okay, Void Techies. But yeah, also stream was a couple minutes late because I had to go talk to the Sugram. Sugram? Yep, that's what we're calling her apparently. Was over, and so I had to say hi. You know, as one does. Who needs treatment already? Why? I'll be fine. Okay, major break risk on Teddy. What are you angry about? Yeah. Arch, go preach health at Teddy. Who died? Who died? Lil Goth did. Cause Lil Goth was like, haha, I have longsword and I go Ingy. So it wasn't a good time. Alright. At least food production's alright right now. Alright. I have so many things in game that we're working on doing right now, and I'm trying to remember what they all are. For one, we are working on figuring out where we were gonna put a kill box. I think right in here is the best. So like for now, this will probably be good. I'll have to make it bigger and better though with time, of course. So I like having a door here. So this will get built and then I'll work on it. We're just gonna do your standard kill box, although we are pretty short range guns, so we might want to make it fairly short. What's the radius here? Let's go one more out. Like this instead. Tabby! Thank you so much for the bits. How's it going? How's it going? Tabby! Hi, hi! I can make this, move the sandbags up. True. I don't know. Way to make an entrance, right? Hey, Amadeus, how are you doing? It's going good? Ah, I'm so glad. Okay. Our storeroom isn't as full now, which is really nice. Because we were having big problems with our storeroom being too full. So why isn't cooking happening? Ah, I see. Can I do make fine meal? Here, do forever. Cause having some fine meals sounds bomb. Hey Saikon, how are you doing? It's so good to see you. Just gonna let me find out. I'm sleepy. What does Maxie say to Abby? Resting after a long day? Hey, I woke up at like 3:30. So I'm like 2 hours into my day. And I'm already exhausted for some reason. I don't know why. I have no idea why I'm so tired. I just am. What is Teddy able to do? He's not really able to do too much. Interesting. I don't want to stick to any of that yet. Okay. We'll keep mining stuff out and doing our things here. How are we doing on converting these guys? Okay, we're gonna get this guy real soon. That's good. Very, very good. Alright. And Sal is gonna keep mining here. Awesome. But yeah, I've just been working on stuff too. The hot potato event, I've gotten quite a bit of work done on. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I made a post on a bunch of servers that we are looking for volunteers and for like possible streamers for the event. So I put up a form for that stuff. And then what else? New hot potato? Yes, I'm so excited. I already got Burke to say that he wanted to do the event, so Burke Black will be in it for sure, which is hype. I don't know who else has like publicly said that they're gonna be in it, so I don't want to like, and like it wasn't a proper invitation to the people. I was just giving like getting an idea of who was interested in participating. So yeah, I'm so excited though. We got so much good stuff planned for it. Oh, you know what? We don't have to convert Little Goth now. Little Goth is dead. Awesome. It was such an annoying thing to have to worry about, you know? Steam key giveaway? Okay. I will do giveaway. So I'll start by starting the giveaway and then I'll make sure the list is up to date. Steam key giveaway. Alright, so you guys can do exclam ticket if you would like a chance at getting a Steam key. I'm just about to update the list, so give me 2 seconds here and then it will be accurate. This for game keys. Where's the keys list? There it is. No, that's not it. Normally, no, it's not this one. This one is a fake version. Here it is. This one. Okay. Yeah, it's this one. It's a lot of games, but I gotta make sure it's up to date. Otherwise, I don't want someone to be like, yeah, I want X game, and it's already taken, you know? Because that would suck. Okay, it's up to date now. Keys. Fake version? Yeah, I had multiple versions of it that I made. So, yeah. There you go, though. That's fully up to date. Alright, close this, close that. And Tabby, you need to do exclam ticket too, girl. What you doing? You haven't pressed the button yet. But yeah, if you guys would like a chance at getting a Steam key, there is a giveaway for one. And you can get anything on the list. So, yeah. Thank you for that follow, Cheshire Girl, by the way. Alright. Let's see here. Things look pretty good. Pipe. Yeah, they honestly just look really good overall. Alright, you're wearing a tribal headdress that you wanted, so that's good too. Okay. We got fine meals for people too, which is really, really good stuff. Yeah. Just generally everything looks to be going really well. I'm actually gonna try and make this room smaller, but the problem is every time I make it bigger, it gets filled up. So it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I need more people crafting, but like they are crafting. It's just everybody's busy. There, we'll have Artie craft more. There you go. So hopefully that will make a difference. I don't know if it will, but hopefully it does. See that though? Every time this gets more full. And it's like, I don't have too much to do with the supplies in here either, so yeah, it's kind of problematic. This is being built. A lot of stone chunks. Yeah, I have a thing here to actually get them done. It's just I'm waiting on somebody to actually craft them, and I don't have anybody that I want to be like prioritizing it because they got more important things they could be doing, you know? You know what you'll ask for? Ooh, hype. It's always so fun to see what different people ask for too, you know? I'm sad though, one of the ones I tried to give away the other day had a problem with it, and so I had to give the person another thing, which sucked. I wanted to get them what they wanted. You know? And it just didn't work. Don't I have another one of these somewhere? Up here. Okay. Thought I did. Okay. Things look to be going very well in the colony though, to me. Flak armor, there we go. That's gonna be such a big difference for us. Now what do we do? Could start on prosthetics here. Gonna need a machining table real soon. I guess I could put it here. I mean, right here will work too. Yeah, I like the way that like uses space. Face looking really nice. Thank you. I'm working hard on it. I'm working hard. And yes, I know I could use the lamp things, but I have so much wood that I'm just trying to burn through a little bit. Because at the moment it takes up so much storage space. The orange tree thing? Yes. So this is part of the... Ooh, I don't know what it's part of. I think it's part of the Ideology expansion DLC. It's the Gorland tree. You choose someone to attach to it and then they can maintain it. And then you can get these little dryads that do different tasks such as hauling. We got this one, which is a tank. We got this one, which is like a DPS of sorts. This one gets wood for you. This one makes medicine. And this one makes berries. And then this one makes some more. Another tree. Okay, it is Ideology, cool. I really don't know what the different, like, what is Ideology and what's 1.3, to be honest, because I started them at the same time, so... Yeah, I know both added a lot, so... I don't know. I do know that Ideology has so far been an amazing expansion. I really, really like it. Okay.
What is this place?
Over here. I can hold this open now. Good, good. I have a DM. I need to work on that. A little bit after stream, maybe. Oh yeah, ideology is what I wanted. I wanted something that changed like the game on a core base mechanical level. And I feel like Royalty didn't really do that. Map debris? What do you mean map debris? I'm sorry, I haven't noticed that. I don't know what you're referencing. Okay, so I can make helmets, pants, all kinds of things. So we're gonna start on some flak vests here. I don't know how many I can wear, so we'll try 4 for now. Everyone who needs a simple helmet already has one too, so yeah. I can't make like the long sword and stuff here, can I? No. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like this stuff, it's kind of annoying for sure. Especially the ones that are like, attack it to get it. And it's like, okay. You know? It's definitely a bit annoying. Like, it was really cool at first because I was like, ooh, new stuff. But then I realized, like, you get nothing out of it. So... yeah. Like, all this in here. Like, I was thinking it'd be something you can, like, do something fancy or special with, but nope. Some of it's deconstructible, some of it isn't. Yeah. It's a little confusing. Alright. Yeah, right? And then you have to destroy it. This stuff that you can't deconstruct, you have to attack. Which is annoying. And then you get like maybe a piece of metal slag from it. Which isn't ideal. Yeah, it says right on there. Attack this to destroy it. Okay. I just realized I don't have my phone right next to me. And I like having my phone next to me just in case I get anything important. So let me go grab it super fast. But if you don't want to micromanage the heck out of everything and get rid of that stuff, yeah. Yeah, I kind of agree for sure. I mean, maybe like, it is a bit much. It is a bit much, but also I feel like one wouldn't quite be enough. Right, because we're having like entire settlements here. So it's a pretty large area, you know? It's just hard to get a good sense of scale because you have to make the people a certain size or it's just gonna be weird. I think there's a thing that says like each tile is worth a certain number of meters. Pretty sure that's been published somewhere, if I remember right. So there is that to think about. Okay. There we go. It's too bad this isn't really a base I can make one big entrance to, but it's not. I mean, I technically could later, but the problem is I wouldn't have room for the tree and stuff. I might make a proper underground growing zone later as well. Just so that we don't have to go outside to do it. I should put a roof here. Oh, you know what? We probably actually do want a roof in here because they do better in darkness. So this will actually make us better at combat. Prosthetics is complete. Awesome. So that's like a huge first step. And we want to work towards bionic stuff, which means we need microelectrics. Unless there's something else I really need. At the moment, I don't see anything though. Yeah. Did you get struck by lightning? Yes, you did. Poor buddy. Poor thing. Okay. Everybody's working hard. So once this is done, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one of these as well. I want to get this base done first, and then we'll start working on it a bit more. Fireware. Okay, yeah, that was a good one to get rid of. Okay. Okay, this is emptying way out. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna shrink the zone by this much. They'll have to move stuff, but I want to make more room in here. You'll see. Because I want to have room for more benches and stuff, though this looks good at the moment. Eventually it won't work. So, as soon as I want one more table, it's not going to work anymore, you know? And like, there's going to be another table we need. You know, like we don't have an art bench in here yet. It's the only one I'm really worried about at the exact second. And I'm not worried about art too much yet, because we're pretty early on. But having a sculpture in here would like greatly improve it, so. Yeah, I would like to get some of this stuff too. Like a nice poker table. You would like that, you know? A group is visiting the colony. Cool. They don't have anything to trade, so I don't really care. Okay, so furniture, no. I want structure here. Go Frenzy Arch. Good, good. That'll be very useful. Oh, you're not on, okay. Let's go ahead and look at, like, needs and stuff a bit. I'm gonna check if anybody needs help reforming their faith. They don't. Can I possibly try to convert one of these guys? Okay, convert Ren. Alright, so we're working on getting the prisoners to be that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and work on mining through here. And then we're probably gonna move everything back one and then try and get some sort of a table in. It might be interesting to turn this into 2 separate regions too, like this is. Yeah. I got an idea. We'll see how it turns out. Alright. Let's see here. So this is done. Then do one of these, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do security, we're gonna do a limestone barricade right here so that they can't stand here and shoot at us. They have to like walk through. And then I'll go ahead and get some spike traps in. What is the best thing to make them out of? And then I'll go ahead and get some doors in too. So right here, we'll take care of these two. Right here for these two, this is too far away. There you go. And we'll get started properly making a kill box. So if they're right here, we're gonna want people standing to this side, so... yeah, and right here they'll be able to see. So it won't be a big deal. Okay. And then we're gonna wanna, like, turn this more into an actual wall. I'll make a door on here. And like if we need to use these for some reason we can, but hopefully we don't. Okay. This looks very, very good. Very, very good foundation in my opinion. Virtual opportunity soon. Okay, which one is that? Offering of Arcno technology. A prisoner sacrifice. Okay. That's very useful. We want to do a prisoner sacrifice, you know? Also, these guys should be on, like, simple for food. It always annoys me when they're on lavish, because I'm just like, dude, you guys should not get anything more than simple food. Okay. Oh. We need more food. This is being grown though, so we'll be okay till then. Okay. Nelson has gone berserk. Alright, he'll fight the other slaves, like not slaves, the other prisoners first. And then we'll wait and see what happens. Alright. It's easier if we let them fight it out and not deal with it. Like, Ren's winning this fight, so we should be fine. Are you bleeding? You sure are. Your right leg was just destroyed by Ren. Wait, does nobody have a right leg here? Oh my gosh, they all are missing a right leg. Literally just the right leg, nothing else. That's amazing. That is so good, and it's literally just based off pure chance. Rite of passage? I guess so. I guess so. Get it? Rite of passage? Oh no. And then I'm gonna build this here and get rid of that one. And this is gonna move here, then one is gonna be built here. Ah, you're scary. What's up, Ranger? I'm sorry. Your face is just kind of scary. What's up? Am I not funny? I'm not funny. Wait, no! Wait, no! Ranger, come back! Don't be sad! Oh, I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom. That is 50 gold in stream raiders right here if anybody wants it real quick. So a square tile is 1 meter squared, so they sleep like on 2 tiles, right? So they're roughly 2 tiles tall. So 2 meters to feet. So everybody's like 6.5 feet tall in the game. Nice. Eco Amadeus. Everyone is 6.5 feet tall in the game. Hey, I don't know how you got to be 6.5 feet tall, but I am not that tall. 1 to 2 meters about normal. True, true. Most people are well over a meter, so it would make sense that they're like taking up 2 blocks then, right? So I guess it makes sense. Okay. Sal. You have a tree you need to worry about here. I know you're a bit sweaty, but I'm just gonna have you take care of this tree for 1 second here. You're not even on a break risk. One foot taller, but remember, bed longer than human. True. True, like, look, they don't take up the full second tile ever. You see that? Hey, we got Ren here. What is Ren? Yeah, you'll be in my colony. We're gonna properly recruit Ren. Wait, what faction are you part of? That will increase by 12? Allen League. Let me... Allen League. Oh, they'd be good to, like, become friends with. Nah. Nah. We'll leave them be. We'll recruit them. No, we'll give them a peg leg once we do recruit them. Can't give it before that, though. That's for sure. Okay, you have a minor break risk, so we're gonna leave you be. You got the tree up to 13%, so it's good enough for now. Alright. And Arch is harvesting some fungus for us, which is good because it means we can get fine meals. This should actually be at the top. The cook fine meal forever. And then the simple meal should, I mean 20 is enough, honestly. Most people are on 1.75. Yeah. Yeah. Hey Astog, my Saturday has been good. I actually only woke up like 2.5 hours ago, gonna be completely honest here. So I'm still like waking up to some degree. But it's been good so far. I've been kind of busy. Not really. I started a new anime today though. I started, oh, what's it called? What's it called? Give me 2 seconds here. It's called like Vivi, I think. And it's about, it's like a sci-fi action anime. I don't even have it on my list yet. I watched the first 2 episodes of it and it was really good. Vivi Fluorite Eyes Song. And it's been really good so far. I've really been enjoying it. There you go. I added it to my anime list. By the way, my anime list I keep pretty public, so if you guys want to see it, you can right here. Also, there's a Steam key giveaway going on right now. If any of you are interested, you can do !keys to see the list of games you can choose from. This is all keys that I already have and I'm not going to use. So they're either keys that I've been given, keys that are from Humble Bundle. The weekend has just started. Yeah, I don't really get a proper weekend though, since I do stream on Saturday and Friday. But Sundays I do Final Fantasy raiding, which is really fun. We're about to beat E10S, which is the second Savage raid of like the current tier, which is hype. I want us to get through it because it'll be so good. Alright. Let's see here. We're making good progress. It's looking like a proper kill box now. Only problem is no one's deconstructing those, which is kind of problematic. You know? Considering we don't have an easy way out. Can we deconstruct one of these first? Thank you. Okay, what is Selma up to? No, you're not the tree one. Sal is the tree one. Turn the tree, please. I feel the pressure of never having the time to play it to work in IRL stuff. Hey, that's fair enough. Fair enough. I really enjoy it, honestly. And I don't mind the fact that it does take some time and whatnot. It doesn't really bother me, so yeah. Plus I like having a multiplayer game that I can play, because honestly I don't really like single player games when I'm not streaming. I only enjoy single player games when I'm streaming. And that's not to say I don't enjoy single player, like it's not enjoyable or something. It's just I get really lonely when I'm playing single player games, so I want to be able to stream it so I can share it with other people and enjoy it that way. Because I'm just very social and I get really lonely if I'm doing stuff by myself too much. And like I can watch TV shows and stuff by myself no problem. It's just I do get lonely with time. We got a little hunting done. Alright. So I'm going to deconstruct these, because then we can move the tables. So I can have a table here later. I don't know, it's just like a really cool table formation to have. And then technically I could put like another table right here then, later, although they have to walk over the table to get to the table stuff then. Oh wait, no they don't, because they'll have a walkway through here. Yeah. So I don't have to worry about it at all. Okay. There we go. So we have a dryad now, which is good. And we're trying to maintain this tree, because if we don't, it's going to be problematic. So we got 1.1 days until we're able to do this ceremony. I need to make sure not to do it to Ren. I need to see either Nelson or Diver, and I'm probably gonna go for ooh. Probably gonna go for Diver, to be honest. Diver is the lesser of the two, you know? Because Nelson is really good of a pawn. Or I could arrest Artie and choose to have him, because he doesn't do much. I don't know. Oh yeah, dude, Noragami is so good. The second intro, I think it was the intro to Noragami Arigato. The song by the Oral Cigarettes. Kurun Hey Kids, I think is what it's called. Such a good intro. It's like my favorite anime OP ever. No, I just have it played in my head. Because I mentioned it. Can I like melt steel slag chunk here? I can't. Okay. We got a raid here. Coming on in. Ooh. Okay, they're not too bad. Their kill box isn't done yet, meaning they're probably gonna go down here. Now you have to listen to it? Yes, it's so good. It's one of my favorite enemy openings. Okay, let's make sure everybody is eaten, because that's like the most important thing to do in my opinion when you are about to be raided. Because having a mood debuff literally from a lack of food sucks so much. Especially when it's so easy of a thing to avoid. You just have everyone eat a little food first. Alright. So they're beginning their assault, and it looks like they're probably gonna go attack down here. Is going to be my assumption, so I'm gonna head them down here. Oh no, it's looking like in here. Shoot, we're not really set up to fight here yet. Arch, can you construct? Okay. I know this is a weird way to do this, but oh wait, I know what I can do. This is my constructor. Mostly Teddy, so once Teddy gets here, he can take care of it. Oh, Teddy's here. Okay. Construct. Hopefully they go through this. Okay. That's 2 of them down. And then all of my gunmen need to stand here. There you go. They're really struggling here to figure out what they're supposed to do. No, Teddy. Just Teddy. Move here. There you go, and now they're fleeing. You with shorter ranged guns. Alright, let's go after them. Just in case we can catch up and get a hit in, because why not? Okay, the one who's gonna have range first is you, Selma. You don't even have range yet. Okay, I don't think this is gonna happen. No, it's not. So, we got several prisoners to take. Let's see here. Alrighty, so who's closest to dying? You got 5 hours, you got 9, so we'll take the 5 hours. And Arch, if you can get there first. No, Selma's gonna get there first. Alright. And then we will unforbid all of this too. Alrighty, that looks good. Yeah, I finished all of Naruto recently, so now I'm like enjoying some shorter shows because I'm so used to these really long, drawn out shows at this point, you know? Okay, Yuki. No medicine. Get started. Okay, why are we not getting... Oh, you're right here. I'm just being dumb. There we go. I like how it's a bunch of stabs, even though... Why are they these stabs? Oh, it's a spike trap. Got you. Okay. I was very confused. Alrighty, so we're gonna look at these guys here. Ooh, a crafting main. Greedy. Honestly, it would work. I'll go ahead and convert on you. Alright, plants and animals, that's pretty useful. Yeah, you should be pretty solid. We'll go ahead and convert you on over. Is Diver still the best though? Yeah, Diver's still the best to pick for the ritual. Okay. Oh, we're gonna need to toggle that again. I'm also gonna need a smelter relatively soon too. Infection on Yuki. We'll go ahead and try some medicine, but like, I don't expect much. So who's our doctor? It's Sal. Okay, you can finish eating first. No, you can't. That's gonna take away. Oh. Go ahead and eat. No, you're not gonna rest. You're gonna tend to Yuki really fast. I know you want to sleep, but you need to tend to Yuki. And if Yuki looks like she's gonna get over it, that will be great. But I don't really expect it. It looks like she's probably winning now that she has medicine. I can't tell if there's more time. Looks like she's slowly losing it, so we'll see. We might want to pick her. I don't know yet. Okay. Yeah, right? It's like, no, you don't get to sleep while people are dying. Excuse me. What are you doing? What you doing over there? Alright. We should give him light in here. Just a little bit. There you go. Everybody's working hard in the colony though, so that's good. At least we got something going for us, you know? Okay. Yuki, how are you doing? You're beating the infection, you know what? We'll go for Diver. Yuki, how long till we can tend to you? Let's go ahead and get that tendon. And then I'll go ahead and do the ritual. Alright. This one. And we are sacrificing Diver. I think it was, yeah. Diver was the least useful out of everyone. Alright, let's go. She's laying down. Now she's dead. There we go. Oh, we should have taken off her clothes first. Yeah, she just had cloth tribal wear, like whatever. Not really a deal. Go ahead and go take care of this real quick. Hey, we're getting free insect jelly. Right in here. There we go. See that? Free insect jelly. Just following the schedule, boss. Yep. It's like, no, no, no. Don't do that. Don't follow the schedule. Alright. The main reason I did that is I want this vest. He can have a shirt on, I'm fine with that. Just don't have a flak vest. But my colonists don't even have flak vests yet, you know? Still need to get them those. It's a slow process, okay? Wow, we have so much food now. After that raid, we got so much food. Transport pod crash. A person named Milo. Alrighty, you're part of Itna. Itna is like neutral, so we probably just want to grab her. You know, you're not bad. You're not great, but you're not bad either. So I'll just have Teddy go grab you real quick. Actually, let Selma do it. I think that was part of 1.3 Ass Dog. Because I noticed it was new too, so I think it was part of the 1.3 update. They added a bunch of little animations as part of 1.3. It's really nice, honestly. Alright, we are gonna not use medicine. Just tend. I don't really want this person, so I'm not gonna put a ton of work into him. Alright. There you go. How are you doing with your infection here? Oh, you got over real easy. You'll be fine. Hey Fegus, how's it going? It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. Colony's doing well. Why are we not harvesting? Weird. I guess we just can't keep up, which is fair enough. Yeah, because my growing person is also the chef, which is kind of problematic. An unusual heat wave. That should be fine. We'll be okay in here. The temperature tends to even out pretty good in here, so I'm not worried. It's a little warm though. I could put like a cooler in, but the problem is I don't have a good place for it. Could I possibly remove the roof from here? No. Might just want to pop a passive cooler in here as a temporary way to take care of it. Because freedom units don't make sense. I'm sorry. They don't make sense. Okay, you can move now, meaning you can leave. Or not. I assume they could move. I didn't realize they were still incapacitated. I don't think there's a thing that actually tells me if they're incapacitated or not. Sadly. Did someone put that flak vest on? Because I swear it's not for you guys. Okay, no, that we're good. Okay. Things are getting done very slowly, so we're fine. I just have a lot to get done in game, so it's gonna take some time. That's how it be. Gonna go ahead and clear this from the home zone. Just because we are boarded up, meaning we don't need the outside to be part of us. Okay. And this, there we go. So we've properly made our area. Okay. Looks good. I don't know, I find it easier to tell exactly what it's saying using Celsius. Okay, we're struggling a bit with heat right now. What can I do to take care of it? This is barely keeping up as is. I'm gonna pop another one of these in because I don't know what else to do. I don't have access to an outside area here, which is problematic. I almost need to move this down a little more. I can move it back one. No, I think it needs to go down one either way, so I might as well just only go down one. Running out relic steps. Getting your relic weapon is such a satisfying thing in Final Fantasy. You'll find out. A special exchange. 20 knives? Oh my gosh, though. Dude. That bionic leg, I could really use it. Ah, that's frustrating. Okay. I can't make that many knives, though. Weren't too thrilled last night. With Black for Blood, did you not have a good time with it? I assume that's what you're talking about? Let's not store pemmican in here. I don't even see pemmican in here. There we go. Okay, we'll take pemmican out and put it in there, so that will make a big difference, hopefully. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Thank you for explaining, Ranger. Okay, I'll have to move that and then put one in. Constant latency issues? Oh, dude, that sucks. I didn't know that was a problem with the game. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'm gonna need more steel for this. Which, I mean, getting steel isn't hard. I'm just trying to figure out which steel I want to mine from. We might as well go for the one right here. There you go. Rishella, hi! Oh, geez. Yeah, that sounds really frustrating. Hopefully they figure it out. How you doing, Rishella? It's so good to see you. Okay, let's see here. So, I didn't have enough room for that table here, though. Even though I fixed it, because the hoop stone's in the way, so I'm gonna move it over by one. Also lets them, like, stand in the hallway and do it, so. Already is attempting escape. How much do I care? Well, he has a pump shotgun. That's how much I care. Okay. I'd rather not. Oh no. He just shot Teddy. Nice. Arch, let's have you over here. Oh, I'm glad that missed. Okay. So, fun fact, Little Monk asked to have him have a pump shotgun. Okay, good to know. We'll have to give him not as nice of a thing. Who's the heat stroke? Sal does. Well, he's hanging outside in 50-degree weather. What do you expect? Doing MMO dailies? Ooh, what game do you play? I feel like you've talked about it before, but I can't remember off the top of my head. You down a teammate because you emptied your mag and no special zombie and your teammate teleported in front of them? Oh, that sucks. That sounds really annoying. Friendly fire sucks. Can you not turn it off in that game? Ugh. Or a kingdom. Ooh, I haven't like played it or really heard of it much at all. I only really play Final Fantasy. You have to lower it to the easy difficulty. And like, there's not a whole lot of fun in playing an easy difficulty, is there? So that just kind of like ruins it, doesn't it? Okay. See, the thing is I'm just really bad at shooters though, so I feel like I'd be doing friendly fire left and right. I take down teammates more than I would zombies. Not because I'd be intending to, but just because I'm so bad at them. You know? I mean, I've definitely gotten better at shooters though over time. If you watch the RE2 clips versus the RE3 clips, there's a huge difference in skill. That's pretty obvious. And they were taken like a year apart, and I think the RE3 one I did like a year ago. At this point, it was over a year ago I played it. Wow, time flies. Yeah, I'm working on leveling up my tank. That's why I'm only placing my tank. By the way, in case you guys are like, why isn't she placing her better troops? Because I want to get my tank to 30 already, okay? Look, I need to get a unit to 30, and it's hard, okay? Melee builds are fun, but if someone's doing one of those, or just a rampart latency makes you hesitant to fire your guns. Yeah, that makes sense. I'd be hesitant too, honestly, from what it sounds like. Okay. So I need more steel for that, but it shouldn't be too big of an issue. We can just keep mining, so it shouldn't matter. There's also a small asteroid here that we can mine out. Sadly, there's nothing like in base or anywhere that's like a cooler region to walk in. Right? Because if there's anything in here, this would still be better than being out there, you know? I'm pretty good at keeping temperature in our base decent though. That's pretty hype. Teddy needs treatment? Why? Oh, Arch, you need to go. Why can't you attend the Teddy? There we go. Okay. This is unowned, so it can go away. Is Milo fine now? Dude, Milo should be perfectly fine. Prisoners, now leave. It's like, I don't need you here, just leave. You're done. He needs to maintain the tree. I don't know why he doesn't, and if I don't know if there's a way I can like specifically tell him, hey, focus on your tree. But from what I can tell, there isn't. And I just have to remember to tell him multiple times. Hey, go take care of your tree, you know? Prison break? Okay, everybody, time to go melee. Hopefully we don't kill them, but... Okay, please do not fire at will. I don't want to kill them. Oh my gosh, this just isn't going well. Look, guys. All of you attack this one. No. Now all of you attack this one. I'm the most injured. I should probably get out of there. And Sally, you head this way too. You head in. No. These three. Melee attack Ren. There you go. Elena's turn. Alright. Yuki's turn. Oh, just kidding. It's still Elena. Oh, Elena got downed. There you go. Now it's Yuki's turn. Okay. And now whichever one is left here. No. There we go. Alright, Sal. You're the only one who's not injured. Grab people. Alright, Sal, tend to me. I need tending. Oh, Teddy has tattered apparel now. What's tattered? Pants. We need to make more pants. Cargo pods. What do we get? Vegetarian fine meal. Okay. I mean, people probably won't like that, but it's fine. Can you self-tend, please? Thank you. Alright. We got lots of stuff. Okay, things look pretty good though. Like, I don't know. I don't see anything I need to really worry about. This tree needs more effort though. Just like, go do your tree. Hey, Itna's more friendly with us now. Let's go. That's really positive. Alright, Sal. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Alright, who has the minor break risk? Sal. Yeah, so Sal, you're gonna go do whatever the heck you want. You do not want Sal having the mental break risk. Because Sal is the one who's gonna kill us if he does break. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and make one of these. Also, I'm gonna do some power through to here. Pants. What is tattered on you, Sal? It's your pants as well. Okay. So those pants will do you well. What do we need more of? We still need more steel. Of course we do. Do we have the components for that? We do. Okay, so it just has to actually get made. Secret installation. Ooh, you can break into a structure and hack the computers inside. There may be all manners of dangers inside, and other enemies may be attracted by activity at the structure. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, and it's so close. Dude, let's go do it. Once I heal up a little. We want a little more healing to happen first, I think. Okay, where's my pawn at? Arch, I want you to preach health to me. Alright. Oh no, Yuki doesn't need medicine anymore. She got over her infection. Okay. There we go. Now you can tend like that. Boom. Nelson's berserk. Come on, Elena. You're not gonna fight back? Alright. Alright, you three. Go attack Nelson. And Selma, you help too. Easy. Alright. Artie needs treatment this time. It's his turn. Honestly, I think we just like leave Teddy behind. Teddy and Arch. And they should be fine. There you go. This takes so much power. It's annoying. Alright. So, I think that's what I'll do, is I'll take everyone but Teddy and Arch, and then we'll go do that quest. So I got pemmican, I got other meals. Teddy and Arch should be able to hold down base. Let's do it. Here. Okay, Teddy, Arch. I'm gonna go ahead and take Artie as well. Just because we can. And then we will go ahead and take... nothing here. And then I'm gonna manually pick what we're doing here. We'll take the bedrolls, yes, that is a good idea. Then we'll take like 10 medicine. The pemmican, wait, no. Let's take fine meals first. Okay, we'll do that. And then pop up to 3 days with us. Can just do this, or just bring all of this then. Yeah. Although this is heavy. Can we only do like 100? We'll just not do any. Alright guys, caravan time. Grab the stuff and leave. God, I like how I'm literally taking the prisoner. Oh, you need a gun. He's not getting a good gun because when he had a good gun it was problematic, so he just gets an auto pistol, which is like one of the worst guns. Alright. So I'm waiting for him to get there. Meanwhile, Teddy and Arch can hold down the fort. They should be fine. We only really need those two. Alright. because those two are how we're gonna get most of our food cooked and made and everything anyway. Oh, Elena was converted. Let's go. So we'll go ahead. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and recruit you. There you go. That little caravan's just about there. Easy. Caravan has arrived. Alright, do we see enemies straight off the bat? We do not. And it doesn't look like anything here is set up to attack. Alright. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything set up to attack, so we're just gonna go straight for it and see what happens. Okay. That's a lot of dead bodies. Jeez. Wonder what happened here. Okay. Does this do anything? Okay, so we have a hermetic crate here. We have 2 hermetic crates. I wonder what killed these guys. Does it say? No, it just says that they have like bionics and stuff, which is real interesting. Alright, so Sui, hacking is your job. Can one of you hack here too? Selma wouldn't be too bad at it, so we'll have Selma go ahead and do it. And then we'll have the other 2 go over here. Okay, you're gonna open that. Run away. Okay. And Salt, you're gonna go over here. Yeah, that was definitely a little monka-esque. I didn't know what to expect there. Oh shoot, this is gonna like burn him alive. Right. It actually isn't a huge deal if this wall catches on fire, because then it's gonna open up. Let's go ahead and get everyone out of here for the time being. And into a temperature that's not going to kill them. I think what I'm going to do, who's our best constructor? That's going to be Sal. So Sal, you're going to go run and deconstruct this if you can. We'll bring everyone back behind that way. What is going on that things are like exploding? Ancient mechanoid shell. Those aren't actual mechanoids though. So I should be able to deconstruct this fast enough that this won't be destroyed. Right, and now this temperature isn't going to be overly hot, so we can just all go in here. Okay, and you can hack the terminal. Selma can go take care of this terminal. Oh, it's still really hot in there, never mind. Stay out here for a little bit. Go ahead and deconstruct one of these, have Sal do it. Artie, you'll go around taking care of the fires. Oh, nice. Selma, go here. Oh, Selma, you can hack now. Sal, go here. Oh. Selma, you go... Honestly, it doesn't matter what you do. Do your thing. I don't know how I home zoned that, but I did. I don't care about that going off. Quest completed. The secret installation. Okay. I don't know like what we got though from that information. It didn't actually say. This is a Mission Impossible film? Sure is. Alright, and then we're just gonna reform our caravan and go back home. The funny thing is like it won't even impact us. Okay. Go ahead and take that. And we will go home. And they'll tend on the road, so don't even worry about anything. I like how you can visually see people being tended because they get like little patches on them instead of still being like on fire, which is really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this off for now. We're not using it. And it's taken a lot of power out of us. Alright. Alright, we're being set on a pretty good temperature now. That's good. Oh, and Archie and Teddy are a couple. I didn't even realize that. Hate the explosive in those? Yeah, I didn't know they existed until suddenly I was about to be blown up. Like, I was just like, okay, that's fine. Caravan arrived. Alright, we're home. Ideology? Oh, no, you're good, you're good. So, Astog, this is our ideology. We're called the Void Techies. We are transhumanist cannibals that are tunnelers that live in darkness. We prefer to do our combat in darkness. For lighting, we like dark light. Yeah. And Frackle, dude, thank you for 21 months! How did that happen? What? I swear you just resubbed like yesterday. What? Cozy cannibals? Yeah, pretty much. So yeah. And this is all our stuff if you care about it. Okay, so we've been working through the Subpulsar relic. We haven't started on Amloop yet. What? Oh, that's great. I see it. I see it. I understand. The egg Vegas. Yep. Okay, I see it. I was just like so confused for a second. A hunting work site, I don't really care. Oh, is this not able to connect? There we go. We still have power. I don't know what's going on with it. Okay, so now let's see here. I'm trying to think. We really don't have room for recreation, sadly. I'd really like a poker table or something to sit like here. But then we're not gonna have space for a we're not really gonna have space for a workbench there anyway. I could also just do a gaming board right here or something. Or right here, but that would mean I pretty much assumed we're not gonna put one there. I don't know. The poker table actually seems like a good idea. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know if they can use the poker table if there isn't stools around though. Zalik, hi, how is it going? Or Zalik? I don't know how to say your name, I apologize. Feel free to correct me. I will not get offended. Okay, do they have to have a table? I don't know. We'll just see if anybody uses it or not, and I think that'll give us the information we need. Okay. What is Teddy's skill at for social at this point? Because it's all he does. Level 4. I'm just like, well, you spend all your day socializing. What do you do? Like, what's your social skill? 4. We need a social person in our group, honestly. Okay. Oh no, they don't need that. Okay. Whoa, don't deconstruct that. Excuse me, that's not the button I pressed. I wonder if they can't. If I pop a stool down, will they start using it? That's a real question. That's the real question. Let's see. Select. Z is fine? Alright, got it. Thank you. I was just like, I don't know how that name works. I'm so bad with knowing names and how to say them and whatnot. It's hard. Alright. Oh. Alrighty, sorry about that. Fire alarm decided to go off for a minute there. Okay, so you need to prune this tree. Oh yeah, no. Our fire alarm goes off sometimes from the fam's cooking. I'd like get yelled at if something was wrong. You know, like they'd yell down like, "Silly, fire!" if there was an actual fire. So don't worry about it. Okay. Looks like things are going pretty good in the colony, though. There's not really like anything I need to worry about. This isn't happening though. Why not? So who's supposed to make that first off? That is Selma's job. Obviously we're missing something. Looks like it's components? No, we have the components. Crafting 4. Soma. 11. Why can't we make that? I can prioritize this. Oh. It's not actually powered because nobody is making this. Okay, who is my constructor here? Teddy. Look. Okay, Selma's gonna take care of that apparently. I thought she couldn't construct. She can't. Teddy. I need this done. There we go. There we go. I was just so annoyed. I was like, well, what is going on though that we can't do this? Like, we have the resources. I'm confident we do. There we go. We can finally make vests for people so that we actually don't have problems from a lack of, you know, armor. Armor is kind of important. So the real question is, what is the difference between a simple helmet and a flak helmet? Because I never can remember. So a flak helmet is 63, 31, 42, and a simple helmet is 45, 22, 30. I think that's quite a bit lower, so we should try and make some flak helmets as well. I swear I heard my phone make a notification, but I don't see any, which is real weird. Oh, guys, I'm gonna pull the winner for the key giveaway because I forgot about it. So if you want to get in on a new Exclam ticket real fast, and then I'll pull it. What quest? Oh, I don't need that. Oh, we should probably reconnect this too, so it's like not as a go. There we go. I would like to smooth these walls too so that it's better overall, so I'm gonna just... there. Should be perfect. Alrighty, battle time, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna pull the tickets because nobody's done it, so I'm gonna pull it, and you know what? If you didn't get it, you didn't get it. Draw winner! We got Tabby! Got the ability to get a Steam key. Okay. Abominable. What? Wait, abdominal cheese. Absolutely rigged? Dude, I was telling more people to join it. Nobody was. You were one of like a few people. I mean, she picked to even do it in the first place, so I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I don't know why I said it like that. Don't mind me. You got wrecked? You sure did. Sure did, Philip. Okay. I like how people who weren't even in it are just like, wow, rigged. When they didn't even join the giveaway. Yeah. Like, alrighty, buddy. Alrighty. Slave Rebellion likely will be fine. I'm not too worried about any of this. Alrighty, how are we doing on the prisoners? So this one is not in our ideology yet. You are going to be recruited. You are going to be recruited. So how close are the two of them? Not that close. What is this game? This is RimWorld, Philip. So this is a game where it's described as like a colony management sim story generator. So you have a colony and you're trying to keep them alive and they get attacked and all kinds of things happen. And it's just a fun game to kind of like see the story that unfolds. Oh, my voice cracked. Hello. As things go on. Things look good. So you're an ant? I guess? I don't know. I mean, they're like people and they have needs and stuff too, right? So like they can talk to each other. They have skills and they also have needs that you have to fulfill as well. As you can see there. So, yeah. Oop, that made a noise. I love how my computer loves making noises at me, even though I turn off the system sounds every single day. It is so annoying. You know? Very, very annoying. Okay, we got a quest active here. They want silver. I'm not gonna bother with that. No. No. Yeah, that's a good way of explaining it, ass dog. Yeah, but it unmutes every single time I turn on my computer. I swear, it's so annoying. And I don't know why, and I don't know how to fix it either. And I've been trying to get it to stay, but it just, everything else stays at the same stuff. But the system settings always goes back to full volume every single time. And it annoys me so bad because I'm just like, I get a single notification. And of course, the only times I get notifications is always when I'm streaming, right? I don't normally get like computer notifications except when I'm streaming. And it's so annoying. So, yeah. I'm gonna smooth this. Just because it's only one wide. I don't really like that being there.
It doesn't matter how much you know about implementation.
Okay. Sal, you're on a break risk, so we're gonna let you go do your thing.
Writing layers or
I yell at him to work on the tree until he's like, I'm angry, and then I'm like, no. Stop. Also, I don't know how to make it so he does this all the time, you know?
You can't write music well.
I don't know how to make it better. Relationship, ooh.
So the first thing for me is always learning your craft.
Wait, so purple's a mother? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Selma's mom. This person right here. I guess this is the group we came from, I guess? I don't know.
You've gotta know how to...
Okay, what are you upset about?
Basically see it through completion. Practically on
Alright, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go ahead and have Arch counsel you.
With everything else that's out there.
That way you'll be a bit happier and you'll be less likely to break. No! No. Got something playing in the background? Yes, I do have some music playing. It's just a little bit. If it's annoying, let me know. But this song does have like vocals in it, which is kind of weird. Most of them don't. So, I don't know. Oh, mind flares? No. No, it's just a song I was playing has vocals in it. It came from mine, probably. But it's like spoken text vocals. I don't know. Just happens to be the song that was playing. I have it on a somewhat like random thing. It's just set on a pretzel station because pretzel is a thing where oh right, I was gonna move this. Sui is distractible. Okay. I don't know what I was doing. What? I don't understand, Vegas. No comprende. Is there anybody missing a flak vest? Excellent, good, normal. Why aren't you changing to the better one? Normal. And then you can't put one on. Okay. And then I'm gonna do this. Because I'm trying to make this into its own room right here. That way we can put an AC here if we need it. Vocals for the song. Okay. I'm so confused, but okay. At least we have a poker table for our people. That's all that matters, right? Okay. Oh my god. You guys. Okay. Hey, we're starting to be a lot lower on wood all of a sudden. Okay, I might actually want to chop wood a little. Didn't think that was gonna happen so soon. What can I do here? Let's see, let's slowly work on reducing our wood usage. So, deconstruct that and then put a lamp right there. Does it? Okay. I don't use the RimWorld soundtrack just because I've heard it so much that I'm kind of tired of it. You know, I can't listen to the same songs too many times until I get bored of them, so yeah. It's the same with games. I can't play the same game for too long until I get bored. Yeah, just kind of how it is. Look how much leathers we have. I have no idea what to do with it all. I'm doing a great job at researching though. Oh, it's Solar Flare. Why? No. Why? I don't like it. No. It's gonna rot all of my food. I worked so hard to get that food. Also, it means we can't do, like, most things. There's a song from the Royalty DLC. Wait, there was separate music with each DLC? Hold on. Hold on. What? How am I unaware of this? Excuse me? The DLC have their own music? That's gonna annoy me to no end. I have to fix it. Okay, how is this doing? How's Sal doing? Plain Hoopstone. Yeah, I'm gonna let you do that. Ideology does it? Okay. So I was just like, dude, if it has music, like, why have I not been listening to it, you know? Royalty DLC added about an hour of OST. Dang, I never even knew that. What? Oh, we'll be fine. EMP and smoke grenaders? Like, what are they gonna do? We got Vaughn. Guys, he needs a name. We got a new colonist coming in that needs a name. Should I probably feed everyone right now? Probably should. Your food levels are fine. Yeah, you need food. Yours is fine. You're gonna need some food before going. You're good on food. You're good on food. Okay, he needs a name. He is quick sleeper, body mod, or sickly. So sickly sucks. Medical, he's probably just gonna be cleaning and hauling for the most part. Honestly. He's actually our best social now. So he's gonna be cleaning, hauling, and doing the social tasks. He's actually a pretty good doctor too.
Look, you and me on the Charles River.
Peg leg Jim.
Right, now.
But he doesn't even have peg legs. Why? Why? And no, I'm not gonna give him peg legs either. Oh no. He's not gonna be happy in our colony. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He'll be a melee eventually, but for now he needs to be a shooter because I don't want him going berserk and killing everyone. We should fix that right away. No. No, I'm not gonna do it without being given like bits or something. That is something that's not happening without some sort of actual need to do so. They only have EMP and smoke grenades. What do you think they're gonna do with this? Like, in what world do you manage to like do stuff with that? Fine, Wayward. Fine. I will go ahead and give him peg legs. If you insist. Okay, we're done with this fight. Okay, boop. I will give him peg legs just because you guys asked so nicely. Alright. I'll go ahead and capture this one unless... Okay, no, they don't have an addiction. I was worried they would. They're not really worth a sacred belief. What a name. Okay. And I'll go ahead and give Peg Leg Jim a gun. What gun does Peg Leg Jim need? I will give him a pump shotgun. How good is he? He's level 8. So he gets to go here. Alright, I'll do the surgery, it looks like. This is a horrible idea. Why are we using medicine on you? You don't get medicine. You're a prisoner. Hello? convert you to our religion. Alright, he has a peg leg just for you guys. There you go. Just for you guys. Because you asked so nicely. Peg leg Jim is now gonna take care of that. Alright, and hold on, clean. There you go, new lovers, Elena and Ren. Talking about knuckle dusters? That's a kink. Okay. Okay. What's about our new person? They're wearing a flak jacket. They need to have that taken. Sal, I need you to take their flak jacket from them. Okay. I will give him a bionic leg once I can. And he will upgrade to a prosthetic leg once I can too. Which isn't too far away, mind you guys. So it'll be fine. As the TLDR. You paid for the peg leg? No, he'll get a bionic leg eventually. I won't do the prosthetic, but I'll do a bionic at some point. He is not happy here though. Scammed, you keep one gift sub. One gift sub isn't worth having a colonist who might live here for a long time be stuck with a peg leg. I'm sorry. That's just the truth of the matter. Although I do need Arch to try and convert him as soon as I can. We could also try conversion ritual because we haven't done one in quite a while. So once the ability is done, we will go ahead and try a conversion ritual, see if we can get anywhere with that. Crisis of Belief, Yuki. Okay. These guys are just in this tiny space walking around having a good time chatting. Mad guinea pig! Okay, I really don't care. It's gonna get hit by the traps anyway, so whatever. Can we bring this in, please, Salma? There you go. Alrighty. Let's see here. Crisis of Belief, Nelson. Okay. You know, his progress is fine. Okay. Why are flak helmets not being made? What do they take? Component, plasteel, cloth. Oh, we don't have enough components. That's fixable. Alright. Now Artie's doing some cooking. Okay, that is done. That thing that was annoying me is taken care of. So now we can do this. There you go. Alright. Okay, so we got the components now, which is good. Not a lot, but it will do us for a little while. Alright. I guess I'll just decide to walk through a bunch of traps casually. Good job. Good job, buddy. Okay. That's fine. It's okay. Peg leg Jim has a peg leg for now. Oh, Renzen. Okay. I'm gonna need to mine this out a bit then. I think by this much. How big are these rooms? 4 by 5. Yeah. There we go. And then we're gonna want a wall here and here. Okay. So this will slowly get built. Hopefully no one gets stuck in here while the mining's happening though. Dude, Run is fast at mining. Jeez. Jeez, look at that. He's just going. That is so nice. Mine. He's okay at this stuff, so he can be at 3, yeah. Hulk Clean honestly can be at 3 now. We can pop it to 3 for everyone, I think. And it shouldn't be problematic. There you go. Skeleton things about the prison. Oh, that's for later. Don't worry about it. That's for later. Someday you'll find out. I need to make Run a bed as well, so we'll go ahead and get a bed being made here. Oh, by the way, does anyone want to name Ren? We can name Ren here. Oh, wow. Okay. This furniture bears an image of Sui brutally knocking unconscious diver with cold efficiency. 1,000 wombats look on. The image refers to a disabling of diver with a pump shotgun on the 12th of April, 5501. Ren, your bed's done. I like how this is now his bedroom, and it's only mediocre, even though it has very spacious. But yeah, don't worry about these things. They're for later. You'll find out later. Dude, Ren is a beast at mining. Can I make him my miner thingy? Mining specialist. Focusing on mining. Yeah. Alrighty. Now he's even better at mining. Boom. Gimli? Alrighty. Has to be a Dwarfen secret? Yeah. Alright. Can Ren not haul anymore? Oh, he can. Yeah, he'll be useful still. Will be very useful still. Ooh, we got helmets! More! Does Ren have a flak vest? No, he doesn't have a shirt either. Okay, that needs to be fixed. Make a button-down shirt, please. Tattered apparel on Sal. What is tattered? Your shirt. We need more than one shirt. Look at all these prisoners. Man, there's so many of them. Let's go. Oh. Okay, real quick though, I'm gonna get him a flooring. Because he kinda probably wants non-dirt flooring. Just maybe. Give him a nice room, you know? Okay, I want to smooth along here to here to here through here. That way we can get power. So I want to get power through the whole area, kind of, if it can be done. There we go. Alright, so we got lots of work for our colonists to get done. Got a shirt. Did we finish the black vest already? And the two shirts? Dang. Sal, there's a shirt for you. I just don't know where it went. It's right here. Put that on, it'll make you happy. Oh, a raid! How cool. Okay, what are you? Oh, scary raid too. Oh, I do not like the Molotovs. Okay, can I make a zone? Let's go ahead and get rid of this. I don't know what area 1 was. Don't make another area 1, Sui. Name it, please. Otherwise, you're just gonna be confused the whole time. Okay, inside. Through here, here, here. Okay. I was very confused for a minute there on what was going on. I mean, this area can be included just fine. Yeah, it can be a bunch of the mountain. It really doesn't matter. Okay, and then animals, you're going to be popped on inside. And then all the colonists will be as well. So what I like doing is I pop them inside. And then I quickly do that just to make sure that they don't leave inside. And then since we are about to go into battle, I would like to feed everybody if they have not been fed. Ren needs a weapon. He's better at melee, but I really don't think I need a melee person right now. So I'll give him the machine pistol. He's like my worst at shooting. Okay. Battle time. What time is it? Okay. I'm gonna do another quick BRB. I'm sorry, I need to use the restroom again. I will be right back, I promise. I'm back, just putting on a jacket real fast because it's super cold. I'm getting like properly kind of chilled, so I need a jacket. I don't know if you guys can even really hear me. I apologize. I need a jacket. It's cold in my room. It's very cold. I'm wearing like full-on PJ pants and a long sleeve t-shirt as well, and I'm just here like, I am cold. Okay. Boom. Alright, I hope this raid goes okay, because if it doesn't, that's gonna suck. Okay. Please stop breaking my trance. So I'm waiting for these guys to go for the attack. I am a little worried though that they won't see this area and then they'll like... Nah, because this is home zone and they'll want to attack that, so we'll be fine. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, we're making those. I'm pretty much just waiting for them to attack right now. We're not doing much. Alright. Hopefully when they do attack, we don't have mood problems. Just giant wheels here. Okay, sure. I don't like the minor breakrest. Who's it on? Peg leg gem. Why? Oh. Okay, Arch. Go convert him. He'll probably be unhappy about this, but... yeah. His certainty fell, so... it'll be okay. He'll get upset and hopefully change it. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, attack is starting. So, we're gonna go ahead and place you here. You here. Here. Okay. Everyone's going in for the fight. It is going to be a gunfight. Alright, can we go ahead and go for this here? You know. Help. Actually, no, Sal, don't do that. Sal, get out of there! Okay. We're good now. They're all bodies. None of them actually, dropped, sadly. What happened to Gimli? What happened? Oh, I think Gimli just never got named. I'm sorry, it must have glitched out when I went to name him. There we go. I was like, I don't know what happened. I was very confused as well for a second there, if it makes you feel better. Yeah, I was just like, nobody died. What happened? You know? Oh, can we not do medicine? What got destroyed? His tail and his front left paw. Doesn't really matter. He's meant to be a tank and absorb damage, so... doesn't really matter. Okay. Things are looking good, though. Pretty hype. You're a tank? I mean, in my group, usually you have to play something else other than tank, but yeah, you usually are a tank in games. I know Gimli is technically like in a relationship with someone. Elena is their lover here, so hopefully you're a red tank, yeah. I play healer. I'm a green DPS. Yeah, we've been doing so much better. We're about to clear E10S. I'm so proud of our group. I didn't expect us to do it, honestly, at first. Oh, I need to unrestrict everybody. There we go. Now we'll actually start getting stuff done. I was kind of annoyed, like, why is nothing happening? I like how we don't have to worry about the temperature at all, though, because we got this thing heating us. Okay. The Blue Mage group wiped at 0.4 on Bahamut earlier today. No, that's awful. No, that sounds awful and frustrating. Okay, we're just butchering people left and right here. Too bad none of them survived. They had some good stuff on them. Yeah. I haven't done much besides the little bit of savage raiding I've done, to be honest. Okay. I'm trying to watch the power usage closely because we're using a lot. I might want to make another room here for another one. I'm just a little worried about the heat. I'm trying to decide what to do about this. What other power production methods do I have? I do have wind turbine. And I could just place the one here. And then put a grain zone down. Or what I could do that's even smarter is place it here. Haha. And then it'd have its own special growing zone in here. We're not actually planting anything, but we're just like, hey, please nothing grow in this region. Okay. Oh, this one spot. There we go. Okay, no trees should grow. What? Dang it, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. It's okay. I'm learning. Actually, you know what? Let's not even make this. We'll make a geothermal later. And we'll just turn these off until we need them. We obviously don't need this one right now. This one would probably be useful. Yeah, they did. That was on me not thinking ahead. Now it's completely on me. Okay. It happens. I'm not always the smartest. Okay. So we can turn one of these on at a time, just not both. Because I would like some more flak helmets. Sacrifice of Darkness. Ooh, we're gonna need to sacrifice another one of these guys. Not Elena, but one of them. Nelson, Yuki, or Margot probably is gonna be the one we're... Probably Margot, I think. I think we'll just say no interaction on Margot. Because those traits aren't very good. Okay. Research is slowly happening. We're just getting our stuff done, you know? One colonist is idle, which is less than ideal. Can we have construct on 4 for everybody? Just because it gets annoying when things aren't being done. There we go. Nobody should be on idle then. It'll fix that problem easy. Ooh, we are very full on food. Why is nothing being cooked? So Arch and Artie are supposed to be cooking. Why are you not cooking? I need material. Oh, I'm so dumb. Any meat. There we go. I was like, why are they not cooking fine meals for us? Like, we have plenty of meat. Okay. There we go. That's more like it. Dude, they're gonna love these meals. This is gonna be like their favorite meal they've ever eaten. The mood biscuit's gonna be insane. Let's go. Alright. Let's see here. I could go ahead and turn this on instead. Thing is I want these helmets made. It's just I don't know if we have the material. Yeah, what are we missing? Ingredients, component, plasteel. We have 10 plasteel. We need the components. So we'll go ahead and mine these guys out here. There we go. Gimli, you got mining to do. Just like, go mine, Gimli. This is what you're good at. Go do your job. Look at him go. That mining speed, though. So, like, done. Meanwhile, everyone else is like, bet him. Bet him. Bet him. It's kind of funny. Here, I'll put 3 on the people who are like specifically good at mining, but there's no reason to have other people at 4. They're like less than 4. Because Gimli's just so good at mining. And I really don't need anyone else. Yeah, I did the windmill zone wrong. I know what I did. I'm 100% aware of what happened. I know exactly what went wrong. I just don't want to admit it. Because that feels like a mistake that's beyond something I should do with how much gameplay I have. It just didn't connect in my brain right. I don't know, man. I should be way better than that. I really should. We got some visitors here. Hamster, what a name. Who's the main warden? It's Pig Lake Jim. Go trade. Prison break. JK Pig Lake Jim, I need you. Move everyone here. Already go after Margot. Let's go ahead and make sure that their fire at will is off. Okay, you 3. Just any one of them. Okay, Selma's injured. Selma should back up. And Sui will join. There you go. Is Teddy not helping? You 3 attack Elena. Okay, Nelson's turn. Okay. Whoever's this is turn. I think we're attacking someone who is not supposed to be attacked. There you go. Okay, Artie probably needs to be switched out with someone. Okay, there we go. And up here. Oh, you guys are attacking the wrong person. No! No, stop meleeing the wrong person! That's it, let her get out a bit. Okay, real quick, that was dumb. That was dumb. Wait, I just reloaded to exactly where I am. Hold on. Okay, how much time loss is this? Did we have the trade caravan yet? We didn't. Hold on, this was 1944. It's 4 minutes, whatever. It's like no time. Oh, it's right before I did the mine priority fix. There you go. Just because that was dumb. He shouldn't have died like that. Or like, because that was just like the game not knowing what I was trying to target on, so. Yeah. It should auto go to whoever's up standing right there, but no. It's like, let's go to this random one that's laying on the ground incapacitated. Like, bro. That's not what I asked for. Yeah, still post raid. Oh, you know what? That gave me some new good guns. Gimli, you get a pump shotgun. There we go. Visitors. Do we still have hamster? Or is it a different person? No, and they don't have trading either. That's too bad. It's okay. Okay. You guys saw nothing though. Oh, did I not fix the fine meal yet? No, I did. Okay. Wiku. Alright. I like how I'm keeping Artie just because I already have him. It's like he's not that good. Honestly, he's not very good. As meat sculptures, not, well, kinda, they're platters for later. We have a ritual that we'll need it for later, so I just need them. Don't mind it. They're just for later, don't worry about it, meat powers. Don't worry about it. I like how animals keep dying on this. Like, dude, stop. Go in here. His blood loss extreme because he's just been bleeding out for that long. Sitting on a wooden spike trap. That's what you're sleeping on. Okay, buddy. Sure. Okay. Things are going good at the colony, though. I'm not too worried. Also, I've kind of like abandoned my whole no save scumming rule that I used to do. Like, it doesn't, it's not as fun. Okay, it's not as fun to play that way for me. I enjoy the game the way I enjoy it. Okay. So I used to be big on like playing permadeath, and now I'm just like, let me just have fun. You know? Like, who cares if I'm playing it perfectly or whatever? Also, I should probably get a better research table. Let's see. If I remember right, it's just like 1 tile bigger. No, it's 2 tiles bigger. Okay. I believe I can just mine them out and place it in there. I might need to move it before I can mine these tiles though. Or like mine an extra. Yeah, exactly. It's like you can learn new things or you can figure out what went wrong and stuff. I don't know. A lot of people get really mad if people save scum their games though. So I used to worry about that a lot. But now I'm just like, lol, I'm gonna play how I want. Get wrecked. Alright, we're gonna smooth these surfaces down because I don't really want this power to be a problem. So that should auto get this one. Yep. Oh yeah, no, that was total BS. Sometimes I will save scum, but usually it's BS save scums, right? So like, I let Lil Goth die because, you know, that was me just being dumb. The reason why it happened. And like the tree died. That was me being dumb. However, when that happened, it was the game being dumb. And when somebody bleeds out, because the tend feature just didn't happen first and someone went and did something else, that is dumb too. Okay, we're gonna disconnect those. I don't have the power to run this at the moment. I will eventually, just not yet. And we just need to take care of that. Like, the power will be fixed so soon. It just hasn't been done yet. Okay, so wait, can I have you move this? Thank you. Then we're gonna actually install this here. So we'll get that done first. There you go, and then we're gonna deconstruct these. And then we are going to go ahead and put a high-tech research bench. Really? We didn't put... There we go. High-tech research bench. Right here. There we go. And all that changed is like the interaction spot slightly deviated. Okay. And we're gonna mine this out here. Like so. Oh, I need to hold this open and deconstruct this too. That was intended. Okay. Okay, here we go. Like that. I have a pain. Okay. I'm gonna make sure this is correct. Okay, yeah. Good. Awesome. There we go. I don't know how much power this is going to use, but the increase in research speed is so worth it. I think I'm going to need this right here. There we go. How much does it use? 250? That's totally reasonable. Elena is in! Let's go. What? Oh, they're lovers, but they're not like... Ah. I need a separate room for Elena for a little bit. Do I really not have enough wood for a bed? Oh my goodness. Silly is dumb sometimes. Okay, so here, like that. That will be their room. There we go. So Elena will get a room, don't worry. Deconstruct that. You're mostly a crafter, which is good because like Selma's been my crafter, but Selma doesn't do much else either. I don't know, man. I'm bad at planning here. Ooh, she's good at social, like actually good. Let's go. I needed that. Now I just need someone who's good at actually like doing plants. Okay, who are the people left in here and what do they do? You do plants. We're gonna try and get you. Nelson? Is this overall a really strong pawn? This person's so mediocre. Alright, we're gonna get rid of them with our, yeah. We're good. I guess this can be a colonist bed for the moment, so Elena has a bed. Also, Elena needs a name. If somebody would like to name Elena here. And get her a name real quick, that could be very useful. Just saying. Currently, she is unnamed. She's part of the colony, but she's unnamed. She is melee through and through, so we're gonna need to get her a plate armor. Have to prove her worth. I mean, she could, but she could also be named after you. You could pick her. You know, she could be Meat Powers. Alright. It's not so bad. Yeah, you just have to use a channel point reward, you know? Clearly a Fagus? Well, then you better use the channel point reward, Fagus. Like, come on. Pretty simple here. Alrighty, there you go. Alrighty. Start the sacrifice. Wait, who are we getting rid of? It was Marjoa, right? Yeah. Marjoa. Boom. Sacrifice of darkness. Let's go. Jim's just like doing his thing, not being anywhere near it. This should help you. A, thank you for that follow. I really appreciate it. I don't have like follow alerts because I find them a bit uncomfortable when I want to just lurk. I don't like being called out, but I really appreciate you giving me that follow. Alrighty. Battle. Let's move away from that noise. There we go. I was like, this is being problematic. Oh, yeah, I appreciate it. I do appreciate all follows and I do see them. Okay. Battle's complete. Okay. we got the next battle. It's going to be a boss battle right here. And then once this ceremony is done, we do need to switch on over to the sponsored segment for today. Because I gotta do sponsor stream. There we go. Oh, it was boring? How lame. Oh, how lame. Bro. That was lame. What a lame way to end the